price. It should reflect the quality of the money that they are paying for. With that said, it's time for us to welcome our very first set of guests on the program this Sunday afternoon. They are from a non-governmental organization which is doing marvelous things, and we'd love for you to find out about them. Why? Because we're hoping that with this you can get to support them and push them further. Let us start with the lady. Hello, Electa. You're welcome to Maluku.
Thank you very much, Faith.
How are you today?
I'm very fine.
Good. Sidonos, it's not the first time you're on the program. How are you this Sunday afternoon?
I'm great, and it's always a privilege to be here with you.
Oh, how long has it been?
That was 31st of August, 2021. So
Wow, it's been a long time. Wow, beautiful. We're glad to have you on the program. And this time around, you're here to tell us about your beautiful organization, Voice of the Voiceless. Like I see on your T-shirt, be a voice and not an echo. Beautiful. Let me start with the lady. When we hear Voice of the Voiceless, we're already thinking you're giving the possibility for persons who probably cannot express themselves, who do not have a voice, to be able to have that platform. So tell our viewers, and of course, those who've probably never heard about this organization.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's start with the logo, Voice of the Voiceless. Be an echo and not, be a voice and not an echo. Now, we're talking about giving voices to people. People need voices in different aspects. That has to do with empowering those people. Now, Voice of the Voiceless is an organization that's a non-governmental organization. It's a non-religious affiliated. We have no political, we are not politically affiliated. So we are out to identify, groom and empower youth, the less privileged, internally displaced persons, those living with disabilities across the country, and which can equally extend to other countries in Africa. So we have as our vision to actually bring together people who don't have the means to live up to a required expectation. That is, we kind of give some of these people startup capital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we organize seminars and we organize training. We equally do emergency response funds. Like in 2020, we diverted our funds to helping those who were negatively impacted by the coronavirus. And then we equally have a lot of projects, like the outreach that is coming up on the 18th of this month. It's actually to help internally displaced persons in the city of Yaoundé. So other regions will have to benefit in the days ahead, and we have more in stock.
So, Sidonos, how long has the Voice of the Voiceless been into existence?
Thank you so much for that beautiful question. It has been, it was created since 2016. And since its creation, it has been doing a lot on the ground. We were focused with the less privileged, which we are still, the less privileged, orphans, widows, just like Electa said, and the vulnerable. But like in 2018, we diverted most of our funds in helping the IDPs who have fled from the two Anglophone regions to the major cities. We all know the challenges they are going through in paying their fees or even being registered, because some, after being registered, they still have problem in paying. So also through Voice of the Voiceless, we have been able to provide startups, like she said, and we have been able to help more than 400 peoples and students across the country. So we're here objectively to talk about our upcoming program on the 18th, of this month. Of August this month. And it is so important because we want to help those people who want to go to school but they don't have the means. So we have been partnering to attain this objective. We have been partnering with schools, with those who are interested. Like we have Champions Schools International. We also have Serving Happiness Foundation, which they're partnering with us to make this dream a reality. And we are calling on those who are listening to us, who are opportune to be listening to us right now, that the doors are open, so that we can join our voices together to touch the lives of these individuals who are being dampened, who are being depressed because of the challenges they're going through.
Okay, so you said the event is an outreach as well as a capacity building workshop, or is that what, do I get that correctly? So what exactly will be happening on that day? That is the 18th of August 2023 at Nkolfulu. Do I get that pronunciation right?
Nkolfulu.
Yes, and SWA from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. What exactly would be the key activities on that day?
Okay, one of the pertinent things that will be happening on that day is we've invited the speakers from diverse backgrounds.
Oh, okay.
That are first of all going to drill these people. We have to kind of first of all educate these people on mindset. So we have people that are going to be talking to them on a various aspects of life, how to maybe live past that's bouncing from a hopeless life to a hopeful life. So we have to, first of all, support them morally.
That's
we have
true.
to bring their morals up before we can now bring to them, okay, we are going to have a one-on-one talk on that same day. The team has actually been placed to kind of have a one-on-one talk with them so that they can identify and select 25 to 50 IDPs that will be putting in school today in this September.
Wow.
Yeah, so our target is to get 50 persons, 25 to 50 persons that we can sponsor in the primary and the secondary sector. And we are so happy that we have partners like the Champions International Bilingual School, and we have Serving Happiness Home too. And we are equally reaching out to other partners, which they will be responding in the days ahead, because we are equally going to be graduating our first batch of those we gave out such outreach to at the level of the undergraduate.
Oh, really?
So we'll be having students from the University of Bamenda and Yaoundé one graduating this year. So once this outreach for primary and secondary is out, when it's achieved, then we're going to be launching that for the undergraduate levels again. Those we are going to sponsor in the university.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That's really laudable. I hear you talk about, I think you've mentioned 2 specific organizations who have been supporting you and all of that. What else do you do to get your funding? Because we know that you're looking at 25 to 50 persons to sponsor during this academic year and all of that, and it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money.
Exactly. They say that any non-governmental association that does not talk about money, how it's going to function, is not going to work, definitely going to work. So we get our funds from personal contributions and to really,
okay, those that belong to the Voice of the Voiceless,
yes,
they contribute.
And although individual partnership.
Okay.
And I really want to give a laudable applause to the founder and executive director, Mr. Ngong Christian Chindo, who is based in USA. And I think he's just giving back to the society what the society gave to him, because he has been doing a lot, and he's based in US, and with a lot of partners we have been able to make this dream comes to fruition. And that is why we're calling on those schools. It is not just about the money, it is about the brand, it is about the image you paint out there. So we're calling on those schools, because there are others we are actually working with on the pipeline that will soon announce in the days ahead. We're calling on the schools that are opportune to listen to this program, that Voice of the Voiceless is ready to cooperate with them so as to have the IDPs in all the regions.
Beautiful, beautiful. So let's say I wish to help. I wish to participate, and I'm sure many persons watching right about now are touched by this great initiative. I want to participate. What exactly do you receive? Do you just receive cash, or you feel that there are other ways that people can hop on to support this project and help these children go to school?
Okay, thank you very much. Like Sidonius said, it is not all about the money. Now, when we talk of reaching out, it could be having a material need. Now, when we call for partnership, when we call for partnership, it is not just to get money. You have other ways that people want to support. It mustn't be financially. People might want to train these people.
Good.
But if they get through, or
Beautiful.
you have people that run enterprises, they might want to get these people and train. That's a means of supporting. Like we are equally trying to get in contact with the ICT world, where we have to get people to train them in app development and all that. So it's going to be an opportunity once you partner with us. It is not only about the money. It's about reaching out in a way you didn't fit for you to reach out.
Okay.
Yeah. And just to add to that, I would just say, look at Champions International, for example. They have already accepted 25 of the
Wow.
IDPs. And how have they intervened? It is by prorating the fees. They prorate the fees by reducing the prices of the school fees. And it is helping. So you can step in and even function directly. Like you have school bags, school material, for example, you can partner by giving it directly to those who are in desperate need.
Okay, beautiful. So let's talk about some of the challenges that you face. It is good that people also hear how tasking it is for you people to function as an organization. What has been some of the challenges that you face over the years?
Yeah, for like since its creation, like we said, the head office, like the office was in Bamenda, but because of the crisis, we had to move from there. And also, it is very difficult because when you see, we have bi-weekly programs where we bring expertise to educate these people. And sometimes we offer finances for startup. And it is not always easy to identify these people, because once you put up an information out there, like those who deserve the need, you see people bringing up, false or imaginary business that do not exist. So it is really difficult identifying those who are in desperate need. And because of this, that is why we are partnering with those who are in the field, those who are actually in the field. Because we are not just in Yaoundé, we are in Bamenda, we are in Kumba, we are in Buea, we are in Douala, and we have these partners. Just like we didn't mention about the 150, because Serving Happiness Foundation will be partnering with us, will be supporting us in sharing items to 150 IDPs in Buea, Bamenda, and in Kumba. And for this to be possible, we have to actually go to the field to identify these people, which is not always easy, because people make up stories, sympathetic stories, whereas they are not actually the real victims.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is really difficult identifying them.
Any more challenges that you two have experienced?
Well, still going back to the head office, we were in Bamenda, but because of the crisis, we had to come to Yaoundé. So now we're trying to get a head office there, and we run a bi-weekly program every Sundays from 8 p.m. where we bring people from different angles to talk to people. It could be in business, it could be in art, it could be in agriculture, all of that. So sometimes, because we normally used to have something like a setup like this, where we sit and discuss, but because of the fact that there is no we have to do that online now, it's a bit challenging. So the outreach is not it's always somehow difficult, because people find it difficult really joining in from that angle.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but those are challenges that we've actually put something together to actually maneuver over them.
All right. So let's now come back to the event that's taking place the 18th of August. So is it open to everybody? Can anybody attend?
Exactly. It is open, I want to say, to everyone, because this is an outreach. We haven't yet identified these IDPs. We are still to identify them. That is why we are calling on those who are listening to us to come. And if you have someone that you know that is in need of this, you recommend this program to them. So it is open. It is open. And like she rightly said.
So we are not paying anything?
Yeah, you're not paying anything. It costs
Okay.
you nothing to register. And like she rightly said, there are speakers from various specialties, expertise, they're very good, who will be coming to build these people mentally up, to build them morally. So anybody can benefit from it. It is not just IDPs that need this knowledge in order to excel in anything that they're doing so that they can sell. So it is open to everyone, and I think it is for capacity building. Yeah, capacity building. It is for society building. And if you're a lover of growth, why not come? Why not come and let's build our society together?
All right, so let's talk about social media and of course the numbers that people can use to in order to show support.
I think I had it written somewhere.
Okay.
My memory is okay. If you have to reach to us, you reach out to us on +1507 328 1360.
Okay.
That's for the US head office.
Okay.
If you have to get here in Cameroon, you get to 6500-884-92 or 676-795711. And then you can visit us on our website, www.vovcharities.org. And our email address is info@vovconsultancy@gmail.com. So those are the various means through which you can get to us.
And you can like them on social media, Voice of the Voiceless. Give them a like. And of course, why not share the page for others to follow? As you can see, we are a humanitarian organization with non-political or religious affiliations aimed at, of course, bringing a lot of help, a lot of aid to vulnerable persons in the society, specifically those who have been hit and affected by the Anglophone crisis in the northwest and southwest regions of the country. Whatever it is that you can, or you can lay your hands on to help these people with this amazing vision, please do not relent your efforts. Your last words, Sidonus, to those watching you at home, and of course, Electa is going to give her last words as well.
Yes, my last word are these beautiful words from the founder, Mr. Christian Ngong Chindo. He says that be a voice and not an echo. Act as if it matters, because it does. And if we were to act as if it matters, we will know that anything we do does not just affect us, it affects the people around us. So this is a clarion call that we should reach out to those who are in desperate need. They are already depressed and they need our help. So why not just go on Facebook, search Voice of the Voiceless, hit that button so that together we can accomplish something great that the future will be proud of. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Your last word, Selector.
Okay, thanks, Manfred. I'll first of all start by congratulating and thanking you. Because I want to say that you are already a partner by accepting to host us today.
Yes, of course.
You got a great support to us, so I really appreciate that. And I want to equally tell the people of Douala that you are not left out, because after Yaoundé, we are moving straight to Douala, so your own opportunity is coming too. So for all of you watching out there, I just want to say that you should always act as if it matters, because it matters. That is what the CEO always say. It takes little drops to make an ocean. So if we all put our hands together to support one another, I think we are going to have a better world, a better Cameroon, and a better life for ourselves. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you so much, Electa, and of course, many thanks to you, Sidonos. We wish you all the very best, and our doors are always very open anytime you have a project that you feel Cameroonians should know about and support you. It's now time for us to go